Hey everybody, it's Gypsy. Please, first of all, I'd like to apologize for the hum of my dishwasher. I'm going to be doing videos all day, so I need to start now. And my family just left about, 45 minutes ago. We're out of town. My son and daughter-in-law, you never know, because they're truckers. They took Dad with them, because Dad's going with them to visit other family members and then fly home. I don't know when, probably about a week. So I call this Mom's Quiet Time, and this is when I catch up on things like cleaning and videos. So I'm going to be doing a bunch of videos today that I'm going to be uploading throughout the week. So, yeah. I mean, I love when they're home. I have so much fun and everything, but, you know, I also enjoy the quiet time. So that's when I usually like scrub down the house and stuff like that. Anyways, last week, I made the best sauce I have ever made in my life. Now, when an Italian says sauce, they're talking about spaghetti sauce. And it all depends on the region, too. Anyways, my family says sauce. Best sauce of my life I ever made. And I made it with fresh tomatoes. So I had a bunch of fresh tomatoes last week. And I made a sauce with loose Italian sausage in it. Oh my God. Anyways, I got my hands on half a peck. These are Amish paste. So this farmer had Amish paste in, I want to say Monsanto. My family speaks both Italian and Spanish, so it gets confusing. It was something with an M, something along those lines. Anyways, I got my hands on these. She has both the Italian paste and the Amish paste. So this week I am trying the Amish paste tomatoes. This batch I'm going to can. It's not going to make a whole bunch. I would say about a pint, maybe a little more. That's okay. In the next week, I'm going to try the other ones when I go to the farmer's market. She told me next month they will start selling their seconds, which are the tomatoes that just aren't so pretty, at a discount. So I'm going to buy a whole bunch of that, make a whole bunch of sauce, can it, pass it around to some like family and friends, and keep some for us. So I'm going to kind of split this video up. Okay, so the first part that I am going to post is on blanching tomatoes. I would say it's probably the second easiest way to peel your tomatoes. Now, I don't de-seed mine. I keep the seeds in. To me, when I see seeds in there, it means fresh to me. And I like them in there. A lot of people like to take the seeds out. I don't know how you do it. I mean, I've seen people do it, but it's a lot of work. So the easiest way, my mom, she would do this sometime when she had room in the freezer, and that's the problem. There's no room in the freezer. And I'm laughing because my man was complaining to our son yesterday. Your mother saves everything. He goes, things I would throw out, she saves. There are seeds drying all over the house. He goes, I want to throw things out, and I yell from the other room, no! I keep everything. And I also freeze things. I have things there that he considers trash in the freezer. You know, like I'm going to make corn cob jelly and stuff. So I don't have room in the freezer. So my mom would throw them in the freezer. And if she didn't, then she would do what I'm doing today, blanch them. So anyways, you freeze them. Take them out and you thaw them, and the skins are separated from the tomatoes. So also, I want to get it all done today. If I put them in the freezer, by the time they freeze and everything, it's going to be a few days. I just want to do this today. So that's the first part of the video we are doing. Then I have to go town to the Italian store. I am out of onions. I have to get a nice onion, and I need a can of paste to thicken up my sauce. because it is going to need a little thickening when you use fresh tomatoes. So that's what the plan is. So first video, this one, is on blanching your tomatoes. So stay tuned, because I'm about ready to get set up for that. I gotta see. We might not have any ice left. I might have to wait a few hours for the ice to be made, because I have grown so much mint this year. I mentioned it to my son and daughter-in-law last night. I said, we have to use this mint. I said, maybe we should, I think that means we should have mojitos tonight. So they made mojitos. Probably means there's no ice in there, so I better check. So anyways, just stay tuned. We're going to blanch some tomatoes. Hey everybody, so now we are ready to start blanching our tomatoes. Now my very large pot is in my trailer, which is still in Kansas City waiting to be fixed. This has been going on since, what, somewhere around March 17th. It's August 3rd. So I only have this smaller pot, so I'm going to have to do this in 2 batches. So I put my large tomatoes in here, and my smaller ones are in here. At first, I rinse these off, I wash them, and then I took off the stems. So I don't have one of those wire spider things, so I'm using this. I think it'll be okay. I'm going to start putting my tomatoes in my boiling water. Okay. Just put in as many as I can get in at one time. Whoops, getting carried away here. Okay. So I'm going to leave these in for about a minute and a half. Okay? So I'm going to put you on hold while I do that. Now, my water has stopped boiling. I'm going to return it to a boil and then do the minute and a half. Be right back. Okay, so I just did these. I did not do a minute 30. I did closer to a minute, like a minute 5, a minute 10, because I saw that they were, ready. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to very carefully scoop these out, and I'm going to place them in my ice water. I have a very large bowl with cold water, which I put ice in. Okay, now that may look like a punch bowl, but it's not. It's a taco salad bowl. That's what my family uses it for. And then, of course, I'm using it to blanch vegetables. So you're going to want to keep this in here, I don't know, a couple minutes. You'll be able to tell when your tomatoes are cold. So I'm going to put these in here. Ooh, these are a little over the top. Here we go. Okay, so these are immersed now. So what I'm going to want to do is put my colander in the sink, which you guys can't really see. It's a very small kitchen. So when, my tomatoes are cooled down, I'm going to put them in my colander and let those drain. Okay, and then I will show you how the skins already are just like popping off. You can see them. Let me see. Get my clear in. Okay, so you can see on this one, the skin, it just pulls right off, just like that. It's great. So that's all you do to blanch. Tomatoes are very quick, takes no time at all. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to chop them up and make sauce, which is going to be another video that I'm going to post shortly. Okay, so I'll show you how I make my sauce, and again I'm saying show. I do not have a recipe. Everything is by taste, how you want it, but I'm going to show you how I do it. We don't have any recipes on my mom's side of the family. when it's our own family dishes. Because, all right, this is, I guess, for every Italian family. You don't really have a recipe. Most don't. Because what happens is it's passed down from generation to generation. My mom taught me how to make sauce. My grandmother taught her. It goes all the way back. And then my great-grandmother taught my grandmother. And, well, there we go. We're in Sicily. So it's like I'm second generation. And so, it hasn't been that long. Now, yeah, I was going to go on into talking about my sauce, but I'm not going to do that until the next video. So keep an eye out for that. Blanching is very simple. My sauce recipe, I'm going to show you how I make it. And again, cook creatively. Taste it, test it, see if you like it. So I'm going to leave you with that. Blessed be, and make it a joyful one.